celebrities who refuse to work with Blake Lively. Of course, we're starting with Justin Baldoni. How could we not? The It Ends With Us drama is the hottest topic right now. Justin, if you didn't know, is starring opposite Lively in the new movie It Ends With Us. He also directed it. It's based on the book by Colleen Hoover. It's a highly controversial novel that has turned into a highly controversial movie because it deals with very serious themes in a sometimes unserious way. That's the barest bones of the situations, but let's get into it. During a red carpet interview for the movie, Justin implied that he was not looking to work with Lively again. He was asked by the interviewer if he were interested in directing a sequel should the movie get one. He responded, "I think there are better people for that one. I think Blake Lively is ready to direct, that's what I think." This raised a lot of eyebrows, many wondering if there were some creative disagreements on set between the two. This appears to have been kind of confirmed when a video taken of the pair allegedly fighting on set emerged. No one knows what their disagreement would have been about, but they didn't look happy. Press for the film has also looked a little odd. Justin, for the most part, has been doing his press alone, whereas Lively will often be surrounded by other cast members, and the same is true for red carpets. In fact, Justin barely took any pictures with his co-stars on those red carpets. People have also noticed the cast and the author of the book do not follow Justin back on Instagram. In an incredibly shocking turn of events, The Hollywood Reporter wrote that there was a fracture among filmmakers in the post-production process, wherein two different cuts of the movie emerged. So they are saying that there is a Blake version of the movie and a Justin version of the movie. The public is taking sides. Some find the fact that the entire movie is distancing from Justin to be suspicious, so they're rallying behind Blake. Others are criticizing the way Blake is conducting herself on the press tour, accusing the actress of downplaying the mature themes of the movie, trying to make it sound more lighthearted than it is, alternatively praising Justin for talking about the mature themes and bringing awareness to them. This is a developing celebrity story, so let us know what you think about it. Armie Hammer is not Blake Lively's biggest fan since she allegedly got him fired from Gossip Girl. At least that's what he makes it sound like. Hammer was asked to name the biggest diva on Gossip Girl. Of course, he couldn't outright name drop anyone, but he did say that it was his love interest on the show. Hammer was only on Gossip Girl for a few episodes and played Serena's, Blake Lively's, love interest, so clearly he was talking about Lively. He further shared that he was supposed to be in more episodes than what he filmed, but the ones he did film were really tough, also hinting that they were difficult because of Lively. In her defense with this one, it took a couple years, but we all found out that Hammer has his own stuff to worry about. Maybe Blake got a weird vibe early on. For anyone staring at the screen confused about what all that meant, Armie Hammer was accused of being the type of person that enjoys people as a meal, so not a good person at all. Maybe Blake Lively wasn't easy to work with on the set like Hammer is saying, but as we all found out years down the road, he's got his own weird personal stuff going on too. Reporter Kirsty Flaw has unexpectedly caused a wave of backlash against Blake Lively recently. Footage from a 2016 interview Lively did to promote the movie Cafe Society has resurfaced, and it paints her in a pretty negative light. One moment in particular has everyone buzzing. At this point in time, when the interview happens, Lively is pregnant. So the interviewer says, "Congratulations on your little bump." Lively responds with, "Congratulations on your little bump." The reporter was not pregnant. People are saying that this comment was an extremely rude thing to say to someone who was simply expressing congratulations. It makes the rest of the interview look worse, as Lively does not interact with the reporter as much as she does as her co-star. It's clear that this celebrity-reporter pairing will probably never happen again. Gossip Girl gave us the iconic best friends Serena and Blair, but in real life the actresses seem to be anything but. Throughout the run of the show, Blake Lively and Leighton Meester were rumored to be feuding, and the rumors might have been true. The New York Magazine reported that the two girls avoided each other like the plague while on set. The publicity surrounding this eventually got so bad, Lively's publicist felt they had to release a statement saying Blake and Leighton have never been best friends and never professed to be. Blake goes to work, does her job, and goes home. Unfortunately, the statement only added more fuel to the fire at the time. We got an honest answer from Joshua Safran, Gossip Girl's executive producer. He said Blake and Leighton were not friends. They were friendly, but they were not friends like Serena and Blair. Yet, the second they'd be on set together, it's as if they were. Basically, the girls were not buddies, but they were such good actresses, you would never know. Blake's once shared in an interview that the Gossip Girl higher-ups actively encouraged the cast to act like their characters, wear the clothes, actually be friends, and even date each other. According to Blake, they wanted this because then it fed the whole narrative people could buy into the world. Despite their best efforts, it seems the two never got on in real life as well as they did on the show. Anna Kendrick starred opposite Lively in the movie A Simple Favor, but the press tour left people more confused than anything else. People couldn't figure out how the two women really felt about the other. Both have excellent senses of humor, but often dry senses of humor, the kind where you can't really tell if they're joking at first sometimes. So throughout the press tour for the film, the pair were faced with article after article about their alleged feud. If the articles are to be believed, tension was building as early as 1 month into filming. Right around then is when In Touch Weekly reported that Kendrick made fun of Taylor Swift, one of Lively's close friends, and that allegedly caused an issue. The press tour featured instances where the pair would seemingly stand quite far apart, or once Anna Kendrick whispered at Lively to not touch her, or just like little comments directed at the other. They could have just been joking around with each other. New info about this whole situation was still coming out even years after it happened. The podcast Celebrity Memoirs Book Club claims that by the end of shooting the movie, the two actresses wouldn't speak to each other, to the point where the studio allegedly had to have a chat with the actresses to tell them to at least pretend to like each other because it was starting to get obvious that they didn't. The source also alleged that Kendrick was quite competitive, particularly towards Lively, even going so far as to ask for more promotion for the film. It's unclear how much of this is true. People are eyeing the source with suspicion now, especially since the two women have agreed to return for a second movie. A Simple Favor 2 is set to release in 2025, so we have about a year until the next press tour and the rumors start all over again. Blake Lively really does have bad luck with the press though. American journalist Caity Weaver has got quite the one-sided feud with Lively. It's been over a decade of the journalist calling Lively out on the internet, particularly on the social media site X. She has made it very clear that she would never want to work with Lively personally and has made it her life's mission to remind everyone of where Lively and Ryan Reynolds got married. This is probably the couple's biggest controversy. They had their wedding ceremony in the South at a place that used to be a plantation. The property, it's nice, but no matter how pretty you can make the area look, that doesn't erase the horrible history of the space. People were quick to call out the couple for choosing the venue. They are rich. They could have picked literally anywhere else. Blake and Ryan did end up actually issuing an apology. In case you were wondering, Weaver has yet to say anything regarding the It Ends With Us drama, much to her followers' disappointment. The soulmates of Hollywood, Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, actually met when they were both in committed relationships. Blake was dating Penn Badgley and Ryan was married to Scarlett Johansson. In 2010, the pair played love interests in Green Lantern, then later that year they both ended their respective relationships. The pair ended up casually dating around, even once going on a double date, but not on each other's arm, despite being broken up. When Lively and Reynolds officially got together shortly after that double date, celebrity news sites started reporting that Ryan's ex-wife, Scarlett Johansson, was not happy about their pairing. A source spoke to Us Weekly claiming that Johansson was angry Ryan had moved on. And finally, despite both women being best friends with Taylor Swift, there are plenty of rumors circulating that Selena Gomez and Blake Lively can't stand each other. After Taylor showed up to the Super Bowl with a celebrity-filled box, people wondered where her best friend Selena Gomez was. Insiders close to the stars claim that Lively, who was at the event, and Gomez just don't mix, so they tend to avoid each other. People quickly started doing the research, searching for any photos of the two women side by side at any of Taylor's numerous events over the years, and almost nothing was found. There was one instance where the two were both at the Saturday Night Live party in November of 2021, but no pictures are there of them together. It's a truly bizarre situation that I'm surprised hasn't been picked up by the masses yet. But what do you think? Let us know. Bye!